And after the guilty verdicts were handed down, one local expert is weighing in, saying the justice system worked. Let's get right to 13 on your side's Micah Cho, who spoke with a professor at Cooley Law School earlier today, talking about what the verdicts mean from a defense attorney's perspective. Micah.
Josh, Tanya Kraus-Phelan, who is also an associate dean of academics at Cooley Law and former defense attorney, said despite Donald Trump's claims that this was a rigged trial, she believes he was afforded the same rights that anyone else would have had.
In all the years that I tried criminal cases, whenever the jury returned a guilty verdict against my client, when they walked into that courtroom, they did not make eye contact with me or my client. It's sort of a telltale sign that seems to be universal. Most criminal defense attorneys will tell you that.
For Tanya Kraus-Phelan, there were early signs when the jury walked back into the courtroom to read what would be 34 guilty verdicts for former President Donald Trump.
And I thought, oh boy, that's probably not a good sign.
The 12 jurors on the trial were told that they couldn't solely rely on the testimony of Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen, because of his consideration as an accomplice. That's something Kraus-Phelan said was actually a benefit for the defense team.
Right, because the jury was told you can't rely just on him. There has to be something else that corroborates what he said for you to convict. So when you put it in that perspective, that's favorable to the defense.
Guilty on all 34 charges, accusing the former president of falsifying business records to cover up an alleged hush money payment to Stormy Daniels, Kraus-Phelan believes this was a fair trial.
And if the appellate court determines that there was some mistake made, they will correct it. And then time will tell, and that part of the story will be written at that time. But that's what I would say to people, is have faith in the system. He was treated the same way you or your loved ones would be treated at a trial.
For 13 on your side, I'm Micah Cho.